This is Dr. Muhammad Fahim Akhtar. Welcome to my channel Intelligent Institute of Education IIE. So let us see here. In first video I have explained the course content of Python, and today I am going to explain the, let us see this session. Number 1, features of Python, and after explaining feature of Python I will explain how to install Python. Next, path setting, identifiers, keywords, comments, quotations, multiple statement on single line, multiple assignment, compare with other programming languages. So first of all, let us see here what are the features we have in Python. So number 1, Python syntax is very easy. So here on board I have written 3 different programming languages I want to compare. So first, in Python we are going to print any statement, any sentence. So simple, you write here print and within parentheses double quotes hello. It means that I am going to print here hello, how are you, hello world, any statement. So write here this print. Second, I am going to compare with Java. So here public class, name of the class, next start press, then here according to syntax we have to mention here public static void main string args and close. It means that every word we have here some meaning, but that meaning I am not explaining, only I want to say how this is very simple syntax in Python we are going to use. So here almost in Java also, when we are going to print this hello, one word, it means that we have to write here 3 lines. Second, I want to compare with C and C++. So here also has include, if C, then we have to write here stdh. It means the standard input output header file, void main, and finally we have to write within braces printf hello. It means that this also is using 3 line statement. If when we are going to use the C++, we have to change the header file, that is iostream.h. So I want to explain you here. Java also required 3 lines, C and C++ also required 3 lines, but Python required only 1 line, print hello any statement and execute this Python program and get the result. Second point I am coming, this is Python is a portable. It means that this Python will execute, Python will run on any platform without any modifications, right? Next I want to explain Python is a rich set of library function. It means that in this we have many built-in function. Whatever our requirement, we are going to develop any applications, mobile applications, desktop application, GUI application, web development. It means that in any area we have bulk set, rich set of library function. Easily we will implement and perform our easily task. Next I want to explain you extendable. It means that our code easily we will extend as per our requirement and as per demand of the customer. So without any modification and easily we are going to extend our code and we will get the result. We will solve our problem. Next I want to explain you database. So database is also a major features we have in Python. So whenever we are going to complete our code, easily we are going to connect with any database like MySQL. So next features we have that is called open source. So anyone can download this Python software from any website, and if we are going to use official website, that python.org/download, even though anyone can need, they can download the code as per requirement. Now I am going to explain you identifiers. So identifiers can be used in function, variables, class, object. So let us see. Now I am going to discuss how to use identifiers in Python. So first of all, while we are going to construct identifier, so this is a combination of uppercase letter as well lowercase letters, numbers 0 to 9, and as well as underscore symbol. So let us see here one example. I want to write here marks. So this marks is a one variable. Also we can say identifiers is equal to, I written here 95. But here I am going to write here this M is capital, marks equal to 95. So now see, in previous example M is a small, and second example M is capital. It means that this is called first lowercase and second is M is uppercase. So this is called as a case sensitive. So now here third, next I want to explain you any variable first character we cannot use the any number, right? So this is called invalid variable, invalid identifier. So first character we cannot use number. Next I want to tell you keywords we cannot use because keyword has some special meanings in compiler, that is called in interpreter. So keyword is also called as a reserved words. So now here these identifiers can be any number of lengths. Next point, we cannot use any special symbols. So basically this is the construction rules for the identifiers, right? Next I want to explain you comments. So basically comments is used for the users. We are going to identify in a program whatever we are going to write a code. So if we have a small program, so no need to use the comment, but we have to develop the good habit while we are going to write any code. So comment will not compile by the compiler or interpreter, right? So I am going to write here, this is my first program. So we can use this hash symbol. So this is called as a comment. So basically comment in Python we have single line comment. In Python we don't have multiple line comment. It means that we are going to use, if multiple line, then we have to again we are going to use hash symbol. This program to find a square root. So again a square root we have to use here hash symbol. So it means that comment we are going to use for the user purpose, and in a code what type of code we are going to write. So further easily we will identify this code for what purpose. So we have to use the comment, and this comment in Python single line statement, and if you want to use next line, so again you have to use the hash. It means that this in comment in Python we don't have multiple line comment, right? So next after comment I want to use the explain the quotations. So basically quotations in Python we have three types of quotation. First we have single quotation, then we have double quotation, then we have triple quotations. So while in a program we are going to use single quotation, for that we have to use any word. So for that we have to use single quote. In double quote while we are going to use, so it means that we have to use here one statement, one line. Like example, this see, now I am explaining here quotation. So I explain here single quote, double quote and triple quote. While triple quote used for more than one line, like you can say paragraph. So we have to write here triple quotes, one line statement, two line statement, three line statement, and finally we have to enclose with triple quotes. So in a Python, single quote, double quote and triple quote. So single quote used for word, double quote used for one line statement, and triple quote used for more than one line statement. So now we'll move to here multiple statement on single line. It means that, let us see here example. I want to give you here s equal to 40 and we have to use here semicolon. Next marks is here, we have here other variable marks equal to 100, and third variable I am taking here t equal to 35. It means that we have three types of variable, and we want to use in one line statement. So we have to semicolon allows multiple statement on single line. So single line I have used here three different statements, right? So now at last point I want to explain you multiple assignments. It means that we have here three different variable with only one values. It means that one values 100. This 101 values I want to represent on three different variables. For example, s is the one variable, marks is the other variable, and t is the other variable. So here 100 is one value. Now we are going to assign into three different variables. So we can say that Python allows to assign a single value to several variables. Other example I want to give you. For example, now we have three different person. For example, Shahid is a one person, other Fraz is a person, and third Venue is a third person, but they have a weight is here 55. Now 55 kg weight having three different persons. So now we will represent like, for example, Shahid equal to Fraz equal to Venue. So now weight is here 55. So this 55 we are assigning three different people. So it means that here we can say multiple assignment, multiple means we can say one values we are assigning multiple variables. Now I am going to explain how to install Python. So this is not a big deal. If you have already installed, then no need to install again. Open Chrome, go to official website of Python, right here python.org, click, and here you will see download. In download we have here many operating system. So we'll see in our system we have Windows operating system, then we'll download Python Windows based. So my advice, we have to download latest version of Python. So see here, this download latest version for Windows 3.8.5. So this version released on 20th of this month, July. So click this download latest version, keep, and now this downloaded. We'll go here in Python and click this install. Now yes, see this is installing. So as we know, so Python is a general purpose interpreted high level object oriented scripting programming language. So really this will be very popular and we will enjoy while doing this program. So no need for any background should be required, any technical guys only he can learn Python. So we can learn anyone Python. So this is a interpreted based. So already whatever we need, we write the code and it will execute. So let us see. So setup is still in progress. Now see here, setup was successful. Click here on close. We'll go here. Now this is opening. If you want to type any message, you want to print any message, the simple we write here print start parenthesis double quotes, hi, this is my first program, close this and go for here run module. See, before running we have to save this, and here if you want we can make separate folder. You can write here any name of the folder, like I have written here code, and double quotes, click here hi and save it. It means this is my file saving into the folder code. See here, we got the result here hi. This is my first program. So this is very simple, no need any declaration. Other example I want to tell you, like for example a equal to 10, b equal to 100, c equal to a plus b. You want to print here result of c, then print c. See here 110. It means that no need we have to declare any data type. Automatically Python accepting integer, float and any other data type. So I will discuss next video in more detail in data types. Subscribe. See you in next video. Thank you.